The People's Redemption Party, PRP, has condemned the presidency's decision to purchase new luxury jets for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, describing it as reckless, insensitive, and a clear testament to the government's detachment from reality. Now, you'd recall that presidency sources had previously stated that the new jets are intended to enhance the president's security and comfort during official trips. Please take note of that. Now, in a statement that was released on Monday, signed by Mohammed Ishaq, the party's acting national publicity secretary, the PRP criticized the government for prioritizing the president's comfort over the welfare of Nigerians who are struggling with economic hardship and poverty. The PRP also noted that the presidential jet purchased in 2003 is only 19 years old and questioned why the government is not learning from examples of other countries like China and the US, which have used their presidential jets for about 24 and 34 years, respectively. Now, the PRP demanded that the government reconsider this wasteful expenditure and focus on delivering tangible benefits to Nigerian people. I remember the part where I told you to take note of, right? The reason for the purchase of these jets, because while Nigerians are talking against it, it is also important that we know why these jets should have, they said they want to purchase the jets, right? All right, let's hear from you, Chief.
I think I'll look at this story from two angles.
Please do.
One, I think as human, we need to value our lives. And then if the presidency, they have seen that there is need to purchase a new aircraft, either we complain from here till tomorrow. Either they did not purchase the aircraft, they have the access to our resources, our money. So for me, I think if they see that the one we are using is old enough to be changed, because like we say that if you have a vehicle and you are using it, often using it, wear and tear will occur on that vehicle. It will definitely depreciate the value. And then the lifespan will no longer count. Just like we have mileage on vehicles. There are vehicles that you can buy for, you can park for some years, you are not using it. It is not the same thing with the one that is running every day. So I don't know, they have not published to Nigerians the fleets, the time they've been using these aircraft, the usage, we have to look at the usage, not the time involved, or yes, we have to look at the usage, because you can have a property now like a vehicle, a machine, and you keep using it, the lifespan of that thing will definitely reduce. So if it had lasted for 19 years and ought to have lasted for 35 to 20 something years, or 30 years.
Other countries, their presidency's jets have lasted for that long.
How often did those people travel compared to Nigerians?
So we're always traveling.
Of course. Our president have not in any month complete 1 month sleep in Aso Rock. Every time is in another country talking about economy, talking about business and all that. So for me, if the usage, because I'm talking like a logistics expert in this aspect now, which is one of my daily business. So the usage is what we should consider, not the money involved and the life. Because I manage one logistic for a private firm, and my advice was that you have a series of vehicles here, and you are telling me that you bought this vehicle 2012. And 2012, comparing to the usage, you have used this vehicle like car that they bought since 1983. Because the usage. So for me, let us not look at the amount involved. Let's look at the safety of our president. Yes. That is one. Two, we want to know, are you going to dispose the one you have already and add money, add up some money? We do that.
When you say dispose, like, do
you want to sell it? Sell those ones, because you cannot purchase a new one. Those one is just lying, bond there, just lying there, and you waste it. Sell those one up, add the money, and purchase a new one. You know, technology develops every day. You cannot tell us an aircraft that was bought in 2003 with the same technology now. Maybe the one that will be automatic autopiloting, that nobody will even be there. Only the president will just sit and talk to the plane, and the plane will be moving. That I'm going to American airport. Take me there. And you will see the plane going. So for me, let's look at it from that angle.
Our president deserves that.
Of course, every Nigerians deserve the best.
Let's hear you, Dr. John.
Now there are 6 aircrafts in the presidential fleet. I have in fact, I had to take time to go through them. Boeing 737, another Gulfstream G550, and so on and so forth. There are also 6 helicopters still for the presidency. Now, report shows that the federal government spent 14.77 billion just to maintain the presidential aircraft in 11 months. You see, we keep saying that much as we want the presidents to be safe, we want the presidency to be vibrant, they can be traveling up and down, they are holding a knife and a yam. Yes, let them go ahead to buy it. They should purchase the aircraft. But my worry is that our president does not seem to reflect on the economic realities of the country. What are the economic realities? In America, if the inflation rate gets to 6%, they will declare a state of emergency. Today, the inflation rate now is about 39.6%. This figure is from the National Bureau of Statistics.
Yeah.
So ordinarily, inflation that is 39.6% is unthinkable in any part of the world. We are already in a recession. That is the meaning. So a country that is in recession, prioritizing the president's aircraft is ridiculous. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Today, unemployment has gone beyond the rooftops. So many cars, we'll come to that, as many as 757 manufacturing companies in this country have left. Partly because of poor infrastructure, poor power supply, and difficulty in doing business. The tax regime and the messy foreign exchange regime. So, well, they can go ahead to buy. It is after all, what is the meaning of a miloko? A miloko means it's my what? Tongue. It's their tongue. You are holding a knife and a yam. But watch it. Nigerians are suffering. There is hunger in the land. If your priority is to buy a jet, a presidential, this is so that the president alone can go to the moon, it's okay.
No, the president actually going to represent the people.
Whether you go to the moon or the outer space, no problems. But know that Nigerians are suffering. Unemployment is rising.
You think the president is not aware?
If you are aware, you will act the way you know. You will act to reflect your consciousness. It appears what the people are suffering, it appears the presidency knows very little about what is going on in the society.
The president has been making statements concerning the economic situation in Nigeria.
See, let me tell you one thing in office is the moment you are governor, you always see what is happening outside through the eyes of the people who surround you. There are so many things the president may not know because they will shield him, put him in a cocoon. So he will find it difficult to even know what is the reality. That's when they stay in office or when they leave and they come back to the society. That is when you see, oh, I didn't know that this thing is like this. So things are so hard.
Feel that's why we're not seeing
and that is why when the military men are there, the military men, they know no rules. So they move around, go to the market and so on. And that is why most of the price control regimes we have experienced are during the military. But as a an elected president, you are confined to Aso Rock. If you want to visit a place, you just go visit. You see only what you want to see. So the life of the presidency is not reflective of the crisis, the cost of living crisis going on in Nigeria.